Good morning, everybody. Teardrop, Rosin, Manic, thank you for coming in. Gammons, Shirley, much love, everybody. Thank you for popping in. Sorry I was a few minutes late. I do apologize. I figured I'd do a Sunday Funday Tarot reading today. It's a little bit rainy and cloudy out, but I'm in a good mood. I know I'm all he's late. Actually, I was trying to figure out, I was here at 12 o'clock. I was trying to figure out how to do that 30-second countdown. Because you can only do it like if you're on your phone, you got to go into desktop site and then play the 30 seconds down, and then you got to leave the site and come back in order for it to work. But much love for everybody coming in. Hey, Shirley. How is everybody this morning? If anybody wants to read and let me know, I'll do an oracle and a 3 card. The 3 card will do situation, obstacles, and outcome. Or I'll do an oracle reading. I'm glad you just got home. I was looking for you to see if you went live before I did. That's why I tried to schedule it ahead of time so I didn't interfere with your live, Shirley, because I wanted to see it. I hope you're having a good day today. Rosin, you want a 3 card or you want, hey, Match Grower? You guys, I figured out how to put it up to send you the message to where it comes directly to like this live instead of going directly to my channel. I'm learning. Things are just backwards. You want 1 card, Rosin? Since you'll be the first one up. I'm gonna sit and see if a couple more people come in if you got patience to wait. And then anybody that wants to read it, let me know so I can keep track and write it down. Yeah, I know your sister seems to, you do a lot for your sister, girl. I've caught on to that. Teardrop said she bought a Wu-Tang shirt, Rosin. Thank you guys for coming in. Just give it a. Anybody else want to read in? Feels good when you finally tell them no, you don't want to, though, don't it, Shirley? Hey, Monster, much love. Oh, yeah, weed strain? Nice. I'd love to get my hands on some Snoop Dogg shit. It's got to be good. Come on. It's so nice out today, you guys. It's like only in the 70s. It's like the first day that it's been like this in forever. Oh, damn. Silly, you made me laugh. Thank you. That's cute. Well, it rained this morning, Teardrop, but like it's just nice and cool today. I'm tired of the heat, man. All night long, I sweat my ass off. I bet you you're never live when that shit happens, huh, Shirley? That's what you do. Put your live on right before she gets there, and you know she's gonna ask you something. That way, she's got to ask you while you're on your live. I don't think she'd do it. I'm just saying it's an easy way to like get out of doing stuff, Shirley. No doubt, priceless moments, especially when people aren't used to being told no. You know, I didn't realize that, man. And I had a neighbor kept wanting to give me shit. You know what I mean? I didn't want to tell her no. And then, like, I had a bunch of this stuff that I had to get rid of because she kept giving me stuff. So she come over and tried to give me more stuff. But I was like, no, I don't need none. Nope, nope, nope. I'm good. Pull up alive with match. Yeah, that would be. I don't like telling people no either. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something that, you know I can do. It might be inconvenient for me or like don't want to do it, but I'll do it. Anybody else want to read besides Rosin? We're just going to sit here and hang out and chill for a minute. Don't leave, Rosin. I will do your reading. You're the first one on the list. I would have loved to seen that, Shirley. Really, I would have. So, how's everybody doing today? What y'all smoking on? Yep. I don't like it when people push my buttons. Oh, I know. But mom raised me on guilt all the time. So when you walk around feeling guilty and you don't do what people ask you to do, you know what I mean? I used to try and find excuses, but there wasn't never a good excuse, not to help somebody else. At the same time, I've learned with being an empath, man, it can really wear you out quick. Oh, family knows your buttons better than anybody, Shirley, because they know how to get you. They know they've lived with you all your life. They know what gets you. I got you on the oracle. Thank y'all for coming in. I even blasted this on my Facebook. But a lot of people I know on there be like, "Oh, she's reading tarot cards. I ain't going over there." Only because they know me. Which isn't a bad thing. What that means is they don't like sometimes hearing what is really going on. You have every right to tell her that. Shirley, when people suck the life out of you, girl, you you just gotta stop. And really the only person that can stop them is you. When you've had enough, you know that as well as I do. It takes you to get to a point where you just had enough and you decided you're done. It's just as humans, we have different done buttons for different situations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we take a lot more shit and we stay in the toxicity and don't even realize it. With me, that's something that I really dislike about me because if I care about somebody and I see the good in them, I don't like to quit. But at the same time, I've learned to walk away. If it's toxic for me, I don't need to be around it. You should feel right to stand up for you. You're the most important person in your life. If you don't have you, how the hell are you going to help anybody else do anything if your shit ain't right? Well, did that just come out of my mouth? Much love. I mean, there's shit that I work on every day. It's not fixable. It's not like a one-time thing that's never going to come back or you're not going to fall back into it. Yeah, I know, right? I need to hit the bowls, but I need to do get out of my head for a minute. I haven't been watching no news today. I ain't been listening to a lot of negative stuff. I've been watching a lot of wrestling. Yep, I got you. Fire in the bowl. I'm gonna do a dab, so you're gonna have to wait a minute because you know I'm gonna cough my head off. But I love you guys and thank you for coming in. I wouldn't care if you two were the only one that came in all day. I appreciate both of you being here. And we're gonna do some Blueberry Hill Kush 91% oil. Oh boy. I'll be back. It might be somebody from my Facebook. Don't scare them off, Shirley. Be nice. Give me a second. No, nope, they're still there. There's another one that popped in too. You're not paying attention. All right, whoever just came in, welcome. Give me a second. Glitter bombs to everybody, as Shirley would say. Give me 1 second to stop coughing. I'll be right back. Richard, welcome. Give me a minute. I just hit my vape and it kicked my ass. Just give me 1 second. I'll be back. All right, on Rich. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'm trying to up my subs a little bit and take them, my people. All right, I got the cards out and everything else. Now I'm gonna hit the bowl, and I don't have to put the mute on for that because it won't choke me out like the vape does. The only thing I don't like about AJ420, much love. Good, how are you? Anybody else want a reading? I'm gonna do an oracle or I'm gonna do a 3 card, which is situation, obstacle and outcome, or an oracle card. It's up to y'all. I only got Shirley and Rosin. Rosin's first, Shirley's next. I think Jay 420 likes hanging out at all the places we go to because I see him everywhere too. But I see you everywhere too, Shirley. All right, and then I'm gonna shuffle cards. Rosin, you still here? All right, Jay, you want 3 cards or you want an oracle? I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I do. And thank you, Rich, for coming in. Okay, you're good. All right, I'm trying to hurry the frig up. I was waiting on J420's answer. And then I'll have 3 on the list, and then I'll read Rosin's. Is Rosin still here? Because that's what I was waiting for him to put something in chat so I know he's still here. You better just sit down there, Shirley. I ain't your sister now, damn it, chick. Glitter bombs. All right, Rosin, I'm shuffling my cards right now. She got her set of nads today, buddy. Don't be smacking them together too hard. You might hurt yourself. All right, 3rd shuffle, and then I'll side shuffle them, Rosin. Whichever card pops out the deck is what you get read. Okay. Manifesting good vibes for Roz. Really? Okay, Rosin. Do not know why. Middle of the deck card popped out. Ready? Have not looked at it yet. Bam. It's something of cups. Hold on. Ace of cups. All righty. Oops. Oh, okay. All right, Rosin. The Ace of Cups is a card of the heart. It exudes harmony, peace, tranquility, and the most powerful emotion of all, love. The ace reminds us that we encounter life's many emotional situations. We should always keep love as the highest goal. By doing so, we will be guided to the right action by the divine. That was your card, Rosin. Hope it was a good read for you. Much love. Okay, Shirley, I'm going to hit the bow. Anybody else want a reading? Jade, what did you want? Did you want 1 card or 3 cards? You're welcome, Rosin. I really hope that was a good card for you. All right, Jay, I got you. Richard, I don't know if you're still on the phone. Do you want to read too? Indeed, Shirley, 100%, baby girl. You know, RuPaul said it best. If you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love anybody else? You know what I mean? There ain't nothing but love here in this room for every single person in here. Okay, Shirley, let me hit my bowl and then I'll shuffle again and pull you one. Richard, do you want one card or 3 cards if you want me to pull a card for you? Or cards for you? If you get 1 card, it's just Oracle. If you get 3 cards, it's going to be situation, obstacle, and outcome. Much love, Jay. 3 card? Okay. I'm organized this morning. I don't know how the hell to act. Nice. All right. I'm side shuffling once. I'm a card shuffle, and then I'm going to set the deck down and hit that bowl. Because I got sidetracked because I was reading what Richard wrote, which is all right. That was one, and that was a shitty shuffle. But they're new cards, so they don't bend that well yet. That's why I always use the word one love, because to me, when I say that, that means that I care about everybody wholly. I don't care what your backroom is, what your background is. Hey, Josh, much love. Do you want a card read, bud? One more shuffle. I'm getting sidetracked, Shirley. I'm gonna stop for a second. But to me, one love is loving everybody. When I say one love, I mean unconditional love for everyone. We all have bad days. We all make bad decisions. We all say stupid shit. The thing is like, what people don't realize is words hurt far more than getting punched in the face. You punch me in the face, man, I might get a black eye or whatever, but I might heal from that in 4 days. I ain't gonna think twice about it after that. When you say something that hurts my feelings, man, 20 years later, I'm remembering that shit. You know, and I think that's one thing that people take for granted. And we only have moments in time. And if you're pissed off at somebody and say something really shitty, you can't take that back. And once you do that to somebody and you hurt their feelings, you know, that's usually when lines get drawn. They're just like men. Men never forget either. It depends on which memory you're remembering. Women have a tendency to hold on to negative memories more so than the happy ones. At least I do. I should speak for myself. You want one? Okay, Shirley, you're next. I'm hitting the bowl now. I shuffled them 3 times, then I'll side shuffle and see what card pops out. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you. Hitting the bowl now. Cheers, Shirley. Manifesting good vibes for your card. Oh, thank you, Rosin. Or were you talking to Josh? My bad. All right, well, this card just fucking stuck to my pinky. I don't know why. All right, Shirley. Much love, baby girl. Okay, it's inverted and it's the King of Cups. Okay, so let's see what the King of Cups says this morning. All right, you ready, Shirley? King of Cups is self-controlled, level-headed, and steady. He uses his emotions wisely with sensitivity, understanding, and concern for the betterment of others. He is aware of his responsibility as father figure in the midst of tumultuous world. He's articulate and excellent communicator. This king has great insight in the emotions of others, which makes him wonderful diplomat and humanitarian. Guided by his great intellect, compassionate nature, he is a powerful advocate of education, a wonderful teacher, and healer himself. He has achieved the highest level of emotional responsibility. He engages in his emotions with great wisdom. Now, with that, Shirley, that's inverted, and I'm going to give you a little tidbit of information. You remember when we were talking in chat earlier, and you were talking about you being sassy and a little bit feisty? So with the King of Cups being inverted, even though you're doing all this self-controlled and being level-headed and steady, you're having a little bit of passive aggressiveness coming out in there. Check that. And you'd be all good. I love you. Much love. I hope that was a cool card for you. A good card for you. I know it was, but anywho. Love you, Shirley. Just check yourself. And you know what I mean. Don't get malicious. Like, you can be sassy and stuff. Just don't start getting mean with it. You know what I mean? Take it to the next level. What's 3168, Rich? Can I ask? All right, I'm going to shuffle the cards. J420, are you still here, bud? You're next. Richard, you're up after that. No, I'm not Googling it. When somebody tells me to Google something, I ain't Googling it. I'll use a Webster's dictionary, dude. I trust the dictionary more than I would Google. Google could take you to some dark places. Okay. I shuffled them 3 times. J420, let me know you're here. Smiley face, anything. Just let me know you're in chat. Well, that just confused the hell out of my brain. Well, nobody needs my info in Cambodia. Amen. Sorry. It wasn't me. Well, it is to me. And then there goes a motorcycle. It's Sunday. It's going to be one of the last few warm days, though, to be riding. J420. Let me know you're here. I'm going to skip over you and I'm going to do Richard if he's still here. Let me know you're still here. We've still got 5 people in here, so they got to be. Well, as I'm waiting, there goes the fire truck. That goes by the window. That's going to be. Cheers, manifesting good vibes for your read, Richard. Oh, come on. Yeah, no shit. It'll be all day today. You should have seen it the other day. I didn't realize that like most of town flooded out. They had most of the roads blocked off. People couldn't get down to the post office. Like where I'm at, I'm up on a little bit of a hill, so it didn't affect us. Plus, I walk everywhere. But yeah, today's Sunday. Be honest with you, I ain't heard no church bells today. All right, hit the bowl, Richard, and then I'll pull you 3 cards. Situation, obstacle, and outcome. Here we go. Oh, well, that one just flipped out. That was the first card. Come on, really? I'm not doing it like that. That was too many. You only wanted 3 cards pulled. That was like 10. 2. That's an ambulance. What the fuck? Okay. Your first card pulled. The King of Wands. All right. Okay, the King of Wands is the situation, okay? The King of Wands is a visionary and master of creativity and intuition. He is fully open to divine inspiration to accomplish his task with confidence and authority. His causes of his causes are artistic and creative as the ruler of the wands. He is the most innovative of all kings in the deck. Being very goal oriented, he can take charge and make any vision a reality. The king is inspirational leader and entirely capable of inspiring and uniting others in worthwhile causes. When we see this card, we must also recognize that it's always about honesty. The King of Wands rules with spiritual strength and great integrity. We can trust this passionate, noble king as a role model for traveling in a higher ground as he brings artistic beauty and new ideas into manifestation. Okay, your obstacle is going to be inverted Page of Swords. All right, now this one's inverted. It was upside down, okay? The Page of Swords rises above all difficulties. The character holds a sword high, extending it into the heavenly realms. This is an indication of readiness, growth, and a clear vision from a new perspective. This page is not yet fully mature in this new liberating awareness. The page, however, does not represent an emergence from troubled times and being surrounded by rising positive energies. This card appears when we have learned to apply our mind with both insight and clarity. As the new awareness deepens, our own understanding will now continue to develop and begin to flow. All right. Your obstacle is you. You're you're not holding your sword high. All right. And your outcome is going to be an inverted Eight of Swords. And this is your outcome, and it's inverted, okay? The mind is a ferocious taskmaster. This is a message implicit in the Eight of Swords. We are not bound by outside forces, but rather by immobilization causes by our mental position. We find ourselves in a situation where the mind has run away with us and left us in a state of delusion. We feel fearful, insecure, indecisive, and vulnerable. The key of understanding this card is realizing that we are the ones creating the situation and that we are limited to our own self doubt. From a spiritual perspective, sorry, the Eight of Swords is a call to release the mind from the ego to allow the higher aspect of divinity to flow through us and to watch trust circumstances of change. That was inverted. So the only you wanted situation, obstacle, and outcome. Get out of your own way. That's kind of like the reading that I got from the card I read for you. The cards I read for you. Is you're like all up in your own way. Cut it out. Otherwise you're not gonna get to these spots that you need to be. I hope that was a good reading for you. You're welcome. I'm getting better at reading these inverted cards. But it's the feel that I get from you too. You know, it's not the stuff you're typing in chat or anything. Just get out of your own way. Okay, after Richard. Josh, you still here? You want one? Not my deck of cards, it's not. Anyway, after that one whooped my ass. I was getting all kinds of emotions for that. All right, I'm shuffling 3 times. If Josh is still here, I'll read for Josh. Hey, Triple B, how you doing today? Did you just pop in to say hi, or do you want to have a card reading? After I get done with the card readings, I'll open up the panel. But thank you, everybody who came in and got a reading. Did Josh leave? Like, he's never patient enough to wait for me to give him a reading. I can't help it. I'm still waiting for J422. And then I'll load the link. 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 Indeed, Shirley. I'm learning that, and that's one thing that you're teaching me is not to doubt myself so much. You know, I get a lot out of you when you go do your lives because I know you're not always comfortable, but you're doing that just to get out of your comfort zone, which I love. Also, sharing your paintings, and it's just like, no doubt. Calling out J420 and Brain Jerk Entertainment. Are y'all here? I know Rosin's still chilling in the back. I appreciate you, bud. I will put the link up. I just want to do these 2 readings. We all got your back, man. You're never alone as long as we're here, Shirley. You know that for sure. Masshole ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. MJ ain't going nowhere. There's a few people that ain't going nowhere that's in your world. That's one thing you ain't got to worry about. Because we all love you. Glitter bombs! Yeah, Richard, like my picture being a witch up there, I'm spiritual, man. I'm don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in denominations, and I really don't talk religion and stuff on my chat. I do the spiritual thing. Much love, not trying to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? When I read cards, it's all about emotions. It's like I read out of a nature tarot deck. I'm all about Mother Earth. You know, I have right on. Just because there's a picture of a witch up there, you know, things mean different things to different people. And that's what I'm trying to make a point of is not everything is what it seems. Much love. I couldn't have said that better if I tried. Damn, that was right off the top of my head. You're very welcome. Your reading came from the Nature Spirit Tarot deck, by the way. I have another deck that I don't like to use because it's a mythic deck, and I don't like the vibe or the feel that I get from the cards. So I really don't like even transferring them or removing them. I don't want that. Another thing, somebody else had them before me, so whatever juju was in that deck, I don't want it. I guess Josh left and J420 left. Give it. I'm gonna hit this bow and then I'll put the link out. Shirley and Rosin, if you're not gonna come out though, I'm not gonna drop the link. Because I don't want to sit up here and talk to myself. You know, I hate to do that shit. Yes, Grace. Welcome. Which is your question? Who's Dee Dee? I don't care about your crush. If you're on here to do that, say goodbye. Say deuces, because this ain't for that. Oh, I'm sorry, Squirrel. You know who she is. I don't. But I don't bring Facebook up on my YouTube. Sorry, Squirrel. I wasn't trying to be rude. I didn't know that was somebody you knew. Are you going to come up on panel? If you're not, I'm not going to drop the link, Squirrel. Rosin, are you going to come up? Just say yeah or no. What's going on, Shirley? I didn't think you knew her, and I was wondering why she was over here. And then I was like, "Oh, you're good. You're good. You wasn't in it. I didn't know if you knew them or not. I thought that was maybe from a group on your Facebook, and you were being a friend to her. It's no biggie, girl. No worries. That one's not on you. But I'll put the link up if you want to come up and join me. If you don't, I don't want to sit up here by myself. If you want to come up. Yeah, they do that every once in a while. Some of them are polite. That's why you noticed when I said, "What's the question?" Because normally, if they do that, come on, people that we know don't usually come in and act like that, or anybody in the 420 community, really. I'll come over, but you could come up and smoke a bowl with me. I always come to your lives. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was my assumption. That's why I was like, "Oh, Shirley, I'm sorry. I thought you knew her." And I didn't want to be rude, but being over here is not a place for your shenanigans. You know what I mean? And just like with Richard, I wasn't trying to be rude with him either. We all know that I'm more spiritual than anything else. So, Shirley,
Simply
glitter bombs.
How's
How
it
are
going?
you?
I am lovely after the final piece of my cheesecake is eaten. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I only ate a little piece of it this morning. And I said, when I go home, I'm going to have that. She's like, I can't believe you're not having a coffee. I'm like, no, not having a coffee. She said, well, you're having breakfast. And I said, yeah, I'll have breakfast because I want to.
right.
Yeah.
Do you know that coffee's a natural suppressant for
I
food?
know.
I can't eat breakfast in the morning, and the first thing I do is have a cup of coffee. That
I
usually
didn't
pushes me.
know how buzzed I was getting off the coffee. You don't realize it, right? So I was, listen, my head, my hands, my heart, my face, and everything. I used to feel my heartbeat in my ears, but I was after 12 cups of coffee that day.
You know what? I never put two and two together. That's probably.
I haven't had a coffee in 4 days. Look at me. I can fucking bounce that shit on my own.
Right?
I was like,
Sorry
whenever
about all
times
the
I get
chocolate.
any doubts in my heart or any doubts going through my mind, I uses my glitter bombs and all that cake.
Right on, right on.
Fucking right.
I hope that was a good read for you today.
Mm-hmm. It was. I'm having an issue though, simply that
Yeah.
the same cards are coming out with the same people. When I come to you, I've probably gotten that card 3 out of the 5 times. And when I go to Manic, I've had every card that I went and got a reading from Manic. It was the new beginning, the death card, the new beginning card. So when I
Right.
went to Chicha B, I would get the same acceptance card and the freedom card, and like I'm getting the same cards over and over again. It's going to tell me the same thing over and over again until I do something about it.
Yeah, and that's totally your sister. So whatever's going on with that, you need to bring that to the front.
It's just a toxic relationship between my family and I. My family are very debilitating for me. They try to keep me down. So I don't want to live like that.
Then you have to, you can not go to their house. You can be more.
As harsh as that says, I've been doing that. I've been staying away, but again, they drag me back in because there's points where my mother would like to see me, right? She don't worry. She knows that I'm here.
Well, then why doesn't she come to you?
She doesn't. She wouldn't. It's never been.
Well, you
My
need to
sister's
stop.
been here twice with my niece. She came here twice, I think, and came and said,
That's
"I've
kind
been
of
here
on them, though.
4 years now."
That's kind of on them, though. That's not on you.
It's not on me.
That's their choice. It's like,
I
well,
have to not let them have the control that they had, because everything they said, oh, do this, do this, do this, jump, how high, where do I go,
right.
how fast do you need it jumped? Now it's, wait a second, that's not my piece, that's not my problem. So they're
I'm
all
gonna
like,
share something with you. My son wanted to come live with me, but he wanted to bring other people with him, and I told him no.
no.
You know what happened, okay? But the bottom line is, I wouldn't change my mind over that for anything, because I know that it would have been totally toxic until he cleaned himself up. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And
Yep.
for as hard as it was for me to say no, you have to get to that point if you want to be happy, Shirley.
I know that, and I've known that for a while, but it's just a matter of I don't want to let go.
Yeah.
I really
Mine
don't want
was
to let go,
fear.
'cause that's, again,
Mine was fear.
there is people going through this daily, and they know what it's like to lose family members and not have them in your life. And I'm just tired of the ones that I have in my life putting me down. Just tired of it. I know I'm worth more than what they think I am. So why would I
Have
have
you
that
told
on?
them that, though? Have you
Yes,
told them that?
I have. I have.
Then you
And they
need
don't
not
like
say,
it. They don't like it.
don't answer the phone.
I
They'll
can't.
come to you. Listen to me. Don't answer the
'Cause
phone.
they'll show up thinking like they can come kicking my door because they're worried, thinking I'm dead here.
Well, no, that's when they show up the door and say, I turned my phone off. You didn't hear me when I was speaking to you, so I figured not speaking to you, maybe you'd take the hint.
Yeah, and then uh, the, I have a fear because a few years back my family cut me out of their lives, and it wasn't easy, and I didn't see the children at all, and
I
I
get that. I get
and
that.
they're my niece and nephew, right? They're the closest things I'll ever have to children of my own. So having that is a key part of my life, and showing them that their life isn't just hate is a key part of my life. Their life isn't going to be hate, it's going to be love. And they're going to feel that from me.
Then you're going to have to figure out a way to get your mom and your sister to back down. Somehow, some
Well,
way.
I have to step up for myself every time. I can't regress back. The minute I say, okay, where do you need me?
Right,
I'm done because I'm stuck back then to where I was.
right.
But every time they ask or say something, and if it's not something I want to do, I'm going to say no. And they're not going to like it. And they're going to wonder what's wrong with me. They're going to wonder if I'm odd or something. She's not right in the mind. You know what? I've never been more clearer of the mind.
Well, that's what you need to reiterate to them.
Right. So
You know what I mean? But you
I've
got to
been in
figure
some
out a
I've been
way.
in some rough spots.
I know you have, girl. Life for anybody is not easy. The thing is we go through different situations, but we all feel the same pain. We all feel the same anger. We feel the
Yeah.
same hate. We feel all the same emotions because we are human.
Yes. I mean, 10 years ago, I had my own choices made, and I was okay with them, and they weren't suitable for my mother. So she destroyed families that weren't my own. She destroyed a lot of people's lives for her own benefit, thinking it was the right thing to do.
Listen, my mom's not here anymore. She hasn't been here since 2017. That woman messed my life up more than any other person on the face of the
Yeah.
planet. And not just me
When
suffered.
happiness is
Not listen to
there.
me. Not just me suffered. My son is now with her, and
Yeah.
she raised him. And I have my own issues with that, and where I'm at with that now, and it's taken some time to
But you need to
come
forgive
to an
yourself. You can't
yeah.
hold on to that. You're just steady holding on to that guilt. That's
No, I'm
pure.
not. That's the thing. When my son passed, that's kind of when the guilt left.
Good. Good. You should be
But
free.
I'm not angry anymore. You
Good.
know, I mean, it is what it is. And
Yep. It's not something you can focus on now. You have to focus on you. You got a long life ahead of you.
yep, I got some hot sauces to make. Yeah.
You got some hot sauces.
Yep. I've got my girl making me up a you know how Manic Mouse got his the Manic Mouse 420 thing?
Yep.
And Rosin's got his. Well,
Yep.
I want her to make me one because this is off of Pinterest. It's a Pinterest picture,
Nice.
and I just put my name on it.
Cool.
You know what I mean? I downloaded it to my phone, and then when I got it into my gallery, I added the Simply Wicked to it.
Sick. I love it. I love it.
We gotta get you one with the squirrel on it. Squirrel.
I'm getting something.
Smoking a
I'm getting
doob.
something. Let's get this bowl into me.
Look at this. I manifested Manic. Either that or he's been lurking back there the whole time.
You knows we love you, Manic. Manic, man. I haven't been able to come by, but I tried to say hello anyway. Because I'm here. You knows I'm here. I'm still joined and a part of the
Oh,
group.
you just got off the phone. I was just talking about you not even 5 minutes ago. Was I not, Shirley?
Yeah. We
We
were.
were talking about your Manic Mouth poster because I got my girl working on something for me. I told her I wanted a pot leaf incorporated somewhere. And what else?
Cheers.
I want it to be like Witchy. She knows me, my personality better than anybody. You
I
want me to
got
pull a card for you?
weeds. 2 new weeds buys. This one is called Blue Dream. That Josh is smoking, that baby's daddy stuff. Blue Dream. Blue Dream. That's a fucking huge bag of weed. And I got a little bag of Bubba Kush. Just to make it interesting.
How much did you pay for that?
I got the 2 of it for $120.
Nice.
And 2 free brownies. I was like, he messaged him, he emailed me, he said we got new stuff on the go and it's a bit cheaper than what you've been getting it for. He said, did you want any? And I'm like, dude, it's like you're saving me $40. I'll take 2.
No shit.
No shit. Get it while the deals are hot. Next week
No
they
doubt.
might be on sale. So that's weed now. I'll get and I'll sell half of that and I'll pay for it again. And that'll buy the next one because I haven't put my ting where I puts it in a long time. I don't put my ting up anymore.
Yes, you can, Manic. I asked you. I said, all right, you want one card or 3 cards? Situation, obstacles, and outcome for the 3 card. And then Oracle. I've only ever done Oracle with 1 card, but if you want Oracle with more cards, let me know and I'll see if I can't do it.
Yes, he's going to have a reading.
3 cards, please. The situation, obstacle, or outcome, or the Oracle?
3 cards.
I've never done a 3-card Oracle, but he did a 3-card Oracle on me. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Cheers, boys. I'm gonna come down or mute me. Unmute me and put my camera on.
Okay. I love you, Shirley. I gotta
That
pull the
way,
cards
that
back
way
out.
you can concentrate. Do it.
Well, you can sit there for a minute because I'm gonna go ahead and I've got the book and the cards pulled out, right? I'm gonna do a dab. So, Manic, you're gonna have to give me like 2 minutes after that because I'm gonna cough my lungs up. Shirley, you'll have to talk for me for a minute.
Okay, Miss Simply Wicked is now about to take a dab. The bowl is hot.
Here we go.
As the smoke goes into her lungs, she proceeds to bust a nut, coughing. 1, 2, hit that
Oh
dab.
shit! Oh shit!
Hit that dab, big girl. Hit that. Oh, and she hit it hot. It wasn't just a tap in the face. That was a back fucking hand slap. She did that. I think I know she's choking her guts out. Sid. Cheers, boys.
She's killing me.
I'm like the best commercial break ever. So if you ever needs anyone and I'm in on your chat, Manic, pop me up. I'm like glitter bombs. I'll entertain while we smokes. And then it's like over because then I peace out. I'm like, done. It's all good. And you're back to, hey, I'm back, people. Manic Mo. Thank you, squirrels, for that brief commercial interruption. I'm always down. Cheers, boys. Fuck, it feels good to get a bowl in me. I know what's that. Ooh. I don't mind going without weed for a day, but like, it's not pretty.
I would have told him if you want me to hang out here at your house, I need to be able to smoke this shit every time I gotta deal with you.
I already have. They're okay with it. If we were at a hotel, and there was, I don't smoke it in front of the kids. I wouldn't smoke it in front of the kids. But every time I went out for a cigarette, Helena would just look at me and she'd come over, try and smell me. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You know, I went out for a doobie. Shoosh. Give me some credit. Now, I believe at this point, Simply is getting
Sorry,
back.
man, like she killed me for a second.
At this point, Simply is becoming fully engulfed in lungs again. Her lungs is getting a second wind, and she's now coming back to us. Welcome back, Simply. How was the dab? Was it hot?
It was so good I had to hit my inhaler right afterwards.
It was a hot dab. It was a hot dab, boss.
I hit that dab, man, and I looked up at the TV screen and I looked at Manic's what was it?
Oh my god.
I love the narration and then like I fucking lost my shit.
I puked off my dabber. Well, boys, now listen. I believe
you always dab. You know what? I'm gonna give you a new nickname. I'm gonna start calling you Puker number 2.
If you puked off of a dab, man, I think the dab is a little too big. It could be a little bit too big. It's
he
not
does
the
it all the time.
It's not the hat you got for Christmas. It's the dab you took this morning.
Right.
It's a fucking little bit too big. All right.
Damn.
Man. Oh, God. Right. I used to get so high I'd puke up. It was bad.
All right, I'm shuffling Manic right now like I would a card deck.
I did do a big one. I wanted to get higher. Listen, higher than normal is underrated. Go without for a day and smoke a normal
They say you
amount.
gotta cough to get off. So I mean, listen, I'll tell you a story.
Never heard tell that.
Listen, I was down in the basement one time, right, and we was smoking weed, and they had this old time like furnace where it burnt cold. You know what I mean? So it burnt real hot. And we're standing there, dude. I freaking hit the joint. I shit you not. I immediately, it was so hot. And I guess what happened was I cut oxygen off to my brain. And instead of passing out or whatever, I went totally blind. Like
Oh,
blind. I could see fucking nothing but like yellow and black spirals in front of my face. Like I couldn't see where I was at, what was going on, nothing.
that was some space
Listen,
man, weed
it
man.
was only probably like 30 seconds to 60 seconds that I was blind, but to me, it felt like fucking 10 minutes, yo.
You
For real.
know,
I was like, oh man.
I
And then
was
one time I hit the bowl and I got up and I walked away and I took like fucking 7 steps. And then next thing I know, I woke up on the floor, passed right the fuck out. Don't remember it.
I have never passed out from doing doobies. The only thing I used to go on to nod for was morphine. I used to do a lot of morphine, but I was prescribed it, and it doesn't matter. But I would abuse them, right?
I hate downers, man. That was never my downfall. I like the uppers.
Listen, I used to freaking swallow two and sniff two and swallow another two, and by the end I'd be nodding. I would nod, and it was disgusting.
Man, I don't want to miss nothing. I'm the type of person
15
that
years
wants
ago.
to get out and see everything, man. I don't want to sit there and sleep it away. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mind sleeping in a way because all I did when I was awake was make money.
Sorry, Manic. I got you, dude. I
It
just
was
got
good.
done shuffling the cards. I'm going to hit my
I was
bowl.
okay sleeping.
Shut my mouth for a minute.
Mm-hmm. I should stop now because I'm talking too much. But again, that was 15 years ago.
Man, I come out in front of a party, like in front of like 40 people, butt ass naked, because I went back with my date and
Ooh,
I lost my clothes. And when you're drunk, you never go to the woods, y'all, and do something crazy because you know damn well if you're drunk, you ain't gonna find your fucking clothes. They could be right next to you, but you ain't gonna find
You
them.
ain't gonna find them because you be walking on them.
Man, it don't matter because I'm telling you what, this has happened to me on numerous occasions, right? I have keys in my pocket, right? And I check my pocket 20 fucking times and I can't find the keys. I'll
uh,
break a window out. I'll break a window out, right?
my
Wake up the
sister.
next morning, guess what? My fucking keys are in my pocket. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
I passes the keys to her like yesterday as we're getting out to go into the hotel. Passes her the keys. I had my 3 bags. I gets out. I shuts all the doors and goes gets everything out of the trunk. She shuts the trunk and she can't find her keys. And I'm like, no. So I said, make sure the doors are not locked. So we opened the door and checked all the car. No. So we popped the trunk. No, not in the trunk. I said, well, did you check your purse? I checked my purse, she said. I said, you couldn't have checked very hard because I just passed them to you. And here they were, right in her front top. She never checked. She never checked her purse. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Ready? So
Okay, you ready, Manic?
let's do it.
I'm gonna side shuffle. And then you get to watch my fan for a minute. Okay. I pulled one. Pulled two. Pulled three. Okay. The first one I pulled. Yeah. Yeah. Inverted. Wait. Yeah, just one. All right, this is your situation. It's inverted, okay? Oh, all right. That explains a lot. Seven of Wands. When the Seven of Wands is present, the message is readiness. We have mastered much, but more challenges are ahead. We appear to be on the defensive, but really we are prepared and not afraid to face the future. We stand on high ground with a good perspective as a result of the work we have done in the past. We are in a position of advantage to face future challenges. The Seven of Wands appears when we are ready to confront whatever lies ahead with determination and the authority that comes from being inspired by higher spiritual goals. We believe in our cause and are now strong position to move into action. We must be cautious, however, not to allow our passions to overrule our newly developed intuitive sense. As always, even from our high moral ground, it is still necessary to listen to inner guidance. And that's your situation, but since it was inverted, let go a little bit and dive more into it. Like the way I read this is like don't overdo it, but like what I'm seeing like is your situation, you're holding back too much since it was inverted, if you get my meaning. Second card. Wow. Is the Eight of Wands. Your obstacle. And that one was right side up. The Eight of Wands in the card are aligned and pointing downward. Downward movement indicates energies coming from the divine and moving toward their establishment in the earthly realm. Through our philosophical, religious, and spiritual work, we are now experiencing this shift more frequently. The downward alignment also indicates a need to stop for a refreshing pause. Meditate, reflect, delve into the silence, and allow these forces time to integrate within us before beginning new activities or resuming old ones. The Eight of Wands is about growth, with such directions from the divine source. Seeking inner direction gives us the opportunity to develop a clear perspective, see higher guidance, surrender an inner calling, and be the observer as personal revelations open to us. As we learn to recognize this flow of energy, we move more deeply into our divinely guided life path. Okay? And your third card is shit. I think it's the Six of Pentacles inverted. No, seven, I believe. No, eight. The message of hard work. All right, and this is your outcome. The message of hard work emerges again with the Eight of Pentacles, the appearance of this card to our dedication to the work that has captured our attention and commitment. Through discipline and focus, we have done our very best to hone our skills, and our achievements reveal great attention to detail. We execute our tasks with great purpose and determination, and in the process, we have learned to harness our energies and master our skills. The dedication we express is evident in our own personal success or acquisitions of wealth and the contributions we make to our community. The serious commitment to our work, we also open our awareness to the activity of the hidden forces of matter, mind, and energy. By directing our attention to these forces as we work with our own mastery, we may achieve a deeper understanding of the universe as it creates its infinite patterns of manifestation. Okay. Now I'm going to put in my 2 cents. I love you very much. Let go a little bit. It's like you. holding on too tight or whatever. You know what I mean? Just let shit flow. That's the feeling I was getting when I read that last card. I hope that reading was much love, Manic. I'm just doing what you told me to do and let me feel the cards, and that's what I'm doing. I love you. I'm glad that was good reading for you. You don't have to be in control of everything all the time. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but you're welcome. Much love to Shirley too. She's still hanging out. She ducked out on me. Thank you guys for coming in. If anybody else wants a reading, I don't know who else is there, but if not, I'm going to go ahead and end my live so Miss Shirley can do her live. I know, man. I don't know why. It felt the need. It came out of my mouth. Sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. You know what I mean? I'm actually grateful for. I'm learning to trust myself a little bit more, my instincts and my feelings, which is a good thing. And I don't care if I do one or two readings as long as they're accurate and they're right on. That's all that matters to me. I'm learning. You got to remember, like 25 years ago, I shut that door of, well, you can't shut that empath part of it, but I shut the door of other things. Like I could, it's coming back now, so you know what I mean. I feel people more than I used to. I see things, I can read people's auras. I feel their energy more than most people. But anyway, I love y'all for coming in. I'm gonna get off of here unless you want to come up, Manic, for a minute. I'll drop the link again if it ain't there, but if you don't, I'm gonna end the stream, I believe. But for everybody that came in, thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. Always remember, stay humble, stay kind, spread some one love and good vibes. Peace out, y'all.